I the a-hole for telling my husband to stop eating like he's never seen food before? I'll try to make this short, but don't judge just off the title. 29 female went out for dinner with husband 28 male last night. Nothing fancy, just a chain sports bar. And it being a Friday, the place was packed. We sit, place our order, and we're catching up on the day. Everything is going fine. When the waitress brought out our appetizer, my husband grabs about 4 decent-sized tortilla chips and scoops an actual mountain of spinach dip with them and shoved the whole thing in his mouth. And when I say shoved, I mean shoved his fingers in his mouth with the food. By the time I'd had 3 chips with some dip, the entire rest of the appetizer was gone, so I was already irked and embarrassed because of course people were staring at us. I said as much to him, and when he said he didn't see what he was doing wrong, I told him, "You're acting like you've never seen food before, it's embarrassing." He didn't say another word to me after that, and has barely spoke to me today either. I don't think I'm the a-hole for telling him I was embarrassed by how he was eating and annoyed that most of the appetizer was eaten by him, but I may have taken it too far with the last comment. For further context, no, this isn't the first time this has happened. I've told him multiple times it's embarrassing when he does this and asked him why so I can try to help or at least understand a bit better. It's only at this specific chain, and his answer always is either I don't know or that he really loves the spinach dip they have. He also does this at home, but I don't really care when he's at home because I'm not going to dictate how he acts in the privacy of our house. Also to note, because I'm sure people may ask, no, he did not grow up in a food insecure household. They weren't rich but not struggling that much, and neither are we struggling now. No, there is no history with an eating disorder either in him or his family. With all that said, am I the a-hole? Edit, because people keep asking the same questions, so just for clarity. 1. Yes, I have had this same conversation before with him in much nicer ways and usually in private. He actively knows I hate when he eats like that. 2. Yes, he eats like this at home, but never when there are people over and not when we go to other people's homes. I don't give him shift over it because I'm not gonna police what he does when he's in private. 3. No, I'm not going to divorce him over this. I know in my head this is one of very few things we argue about. Is it annoying? Yes, but it's a wild take to tell me to divorce my husband over it. 4. We continue to go to this place because it's a cheap, convenient option for when he has a super late shift, gets out at 11 or later, because it is 5 minutes from our house and is one of the few places open at that time. 5. No, my husband is not in the military.